Inhale fear.
Exhale pain.
Keep fighting. I'm Adalia, one of the only women in the war, and I'm positive I'm going to die here. Not even in Germany, my home country, but in France. Well, more specifically Paris, the Western Front.
After the time that I've been here, the Battle of the Marne is where I think the war will end.
I mean, it was my choice to fight for Germany and take Paris.
I'm Marshall, and I'm positive I'm going to die here. At least it's for fighting for France. Then again, none of this would be happening if Germany didn't try to take Paris in the first place. I don't care for violence, but sometimes war is forced.
Every day, a little more hope drains out of me. Constant bombings, planes overhead, unceasing gunshots. It's like playing Russian roulette with a machine gun. I've looked death in his empty, cold eyes as he cruelly teases my fellow soldiers only to take them away.
Although it looks like we're getting the upper hand, it's best to keep hope at a reasonable level. I can't wait to leave here though. Life here is awful. I only get a piece of bread and a bit of meat for the entire day, and the rats just always seem to get to it. I've tried to hide it in my clothes, but that only leads to the rats always running over me when I try to nap. Ew.
I can no longer feel my feet. My health is quickly diminishing, but I have to keep fighting. I get a command telling me to shoot the poison gas to the other side. Lord have mercy. I know it sounds terrible to wish the worst on the people I'm fighting against, but in my eyes of war, I don't see people. I see guns. In reality, I know they're probably just as terrified. But that's war for you.
Poison gas has been shot over. I put on my gas mask, praying a million times that it's airtight. The sickening fog drifts over and down into the trench. I feel as if I'm suffocating. Is it just my own reused breath, or is it death? I see one of the soldiers shooting poison gas back over to the other side.
I successfully managed to get the poison gas to the other side, but pretty soon I see gas being thrown over to us. I scramble to put my mask on. Mortified, I look up to see a cloud of death looming into the trench. I hear a terrible shriek coming from the man right next to me. He was not able to fully get his mask on in time. Probably the last mistake he will ever make. I imagine breathing in that same burning air and having my lungs shredded inside of me, and shudder.
Poison gas has passed over, and I'm alive. I'm alive. I look around with a burning passion of, life. France is reaching the upper hand. I believe we are going to win.
The gas diminished, but the same miserable atmosphere still lingered. I knew that Germany would not win this one. So many had fallen, and there was almost nothing we could lose. That's when our retreat was called. So much for ending this war quickly. I let out a sign of either disappointment or relief. Either way, the fight was over, and that's all that matters to me right now.
I see German soldiers retreating. Did we just win? We just won! I drop my gun and sit down looking at all the fallen soldiers, sad for the loss, but relieved I did not end up like one of them. I'm ready to head home a victorious man.